I was laying in my bed, half asleep, bored as with nothing to eat. So I bounced my ass up and the telephone rang. I picked it up and it was Stenak and he said it's on, man. He said he had something hooked up for the night. He had some proper looking feet and looking sorta tight, and they was perking and ready to and if you got a mouthpiece, she just might. So I said it's all cool, come and get me. And then we mashed out like some players doing 50. But first he made us stop on 1500, just so we could see if anybody else wanted to come, cause it was about to be on for real. I see my brother Mac Ace and he had already known the deal. So he got his ass in and we cut, man. Busted neck, forgot to tell us one thing, that it was only 2 man, but who cares? Cause we still about the Mac like some true players. We ain't looking for no wife, just a little. Then we might flip a few fists up at Hilltop. But anyway, we drove to the house, honking on the horn so they could bring their butts out. Before we got to the car, we wanted to double check something, and just to see if it was still cool to wreck something. And it was cool, so we all walked in and sat down on the couch and we all started talking. They looked at Ace like, what we gon' do with him, since it was 3 of us and it was only 2 of them. It didn't matter, they could've with Ace or me, cause once we got him hot, it was about to be an orgy. So anybody can hit it first, you know, as long as these knew it wasn't nothing personal.
Have you never met somebody who was down to rock your body, but they barely knew you? Barely knew you. Did you ever catch that feeling for some sexual healing? For one night, then there's 2.
30 minutes later, I pretended I was asleep, man, which was the cue to make a move, so they peep gang. And it wasn't long after they was hitting gut, then I got up in it and we all started switching up. Without these even being aware, we was running through these lips just like 3 young players. But to this day, we the ones that they hate, right? They fought us, but they was perking on a late night. With 3 dudes, you get up the damnness, ain't no such thing in my book as being scandalous. Cause ain't no player about to pass up no free sex. It comes natural like a motherfucking reflex. But 2, 3 mother things, so we all swung around like a SWAT team. And while 2 of us was fucking the chick, that 3rd young player had to guzzle it and kept till we felt content. Plus the was getting funky and we all smelled the scent. So we started getting anxious to shake them, so they really should've thanked us. But they were still trying to get us to wait. But if we stuck around, it might've made us suffocate. So we had to mash out on them strange bounce to our homes, babe down, so we could change clothes and hit the mall and holler at some looks. And it was jumping that night at the movies. A nice variety of that we could pick from. Chassis don't down, so you know I had to get one. Then I spotted one posted with her 2 friends, and then I knew this bitch was about to be cool. Then I walked up to her ass, conversate a bit, didn't even know the next day that I would later hit. And it could have been worse though, but since I didn't stay in touch, it was still nothing personal.
Ooh, yeah. Have you never met somebody who was down to rock your body, but they barely knew you? Did you ever catch that feeling? For one night, then there's 2. Have you never met somebody who was down to rock your body, but they barely knew you? Did you ever catch that feeling for some sexual healing? For one night, then there's 2. For one night, then there's 2.